everyone, I'm Lok. This is a quick video for patch 1.011. Apart from some bug fixes, there were two major enhancements that I added in. Let's look at the first one. For those of you who use the fault line drawing feature, which is F7, you can quickly draw fault lines like this. You can drag it, you can hold shift to make a box. You can also hold control to like snap it to 45-degree increments, right? So some of you use this to draw your fault lines very quickly. You can do this, right? Things like that, right? And so now I have added the ability for you to be able to resize this. Like before, what happens is when you click on this, you drag, you have to move the whole thing, and if you want to rotate it, you have to use the Q and E keys to rotate it, which is, it works, but it's like kind of non-intuitive, right? But now with this new feature, if you notice this red balls on both sides of the fault lines, you can now just click on this ball here and select this endpoint and then drag it to where you want, and then you can click on that endpoint on that side and then click and drag. So you can easily resize it. So resize it or reposition your fault line. So if I want to quickly make one like this, like that, and then I can just grab that one over there. I need to obviously go closer. Yeah, so as you can see now, it's a lot more intuitive, a lot easier to build your stage now and draw fault lines and reposition them without having to manipulate or rotate them. So hope you all liked that feature. It took me a while to build, but it works pretty well. Do let me know if you run into any issues, especially with old stages that already have this adjustable fault lines. But if there's anything, make sure you just jump on the Discord channel and give me some feedback. Second big feature, I think this is also pretty interesting, is I've been trying to improve the fidelity of the base. So right now you have the ability to go into base here and customize the shape of the base like this, or you can also use additional base like scan base and stuff like that, or even preset ones that come from, that look like the SketchUp kind of base. But now I've added a new category of props. So let's go over the base here. Let me just clear the wall here and just hide the wall, make it a flat surface. Now if you go over to props, there's a new category called Berms and grounds, and you see there's a bunch of stuff here which I've added. This is experimental. I'm just trying to experiment to see if this works for all of you. If it does, then I can add on and create new types of berms. So let's say for instance I pick this mossy embankment here. Now you have this big model that you can position any way you want and use them as berms. So I can put it like this here. I can have a bunch of ground tiles as well, like dirty soil ground or gravel or mossy grounds. I can just put it down here like this. Maybe let me go up here and I just place this like that, right? Maybe move this model over to the side here. I can duplicate this and then I can just rotate it, and you can see that it's pretty cool. It merges with the other model, and so it looks like one continuous berm. Then you have maybe a different style like this here, like that, and then maybe a different one like this. Yeah, or if you have maybe a canyon. Obviously it doesn't fit with a mossy embankment, but it's kind of works, I guess, right? Yeah, so here with this, now you can very easily build your own kind of berm, right? You can position it any way you want. If you want to make this like a V-shaped thing, you can do it like this, maybe. You know, and duplicate this and then, you know, reposition it like that. Yeah, so a lot more flexibility now and a lot more creativity, right? You can now choose and build your own berms, and then what you can do is you have two options here. You can group all this up and save it as a group, or you can save this as a stage file. That anytime you want to start a new design, you just load up your stage file and start design away, right? Just like normal. And this even works with the collision, so you can place props on top of this berm as well. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff here, things like canyon, things like mossy embankment. I believe there are some snow models that I'm gonna integrate, but do give me feedback if you like this method of building your base. If you do, I'll try and find more models and bring them into the tool for you. So there you go. This is the two new big features for patch 1.011. I hope you like this. Again, if you have any feedback or any bug reports that you want to make, go over to the feedback option or join our Discord server. The link to the Discord server is in the YouTube description below. Apart from that, I'd like to continue to thank our Patreon subscribers who provided the support the past few months already. Really appreciate your support and the feedback you've been giving me so far. If you're interested in improvement of this tool and to support me and my efforts to bring stage design to the masses, I'll appreciate if you can visit the Patreon link and be a Patreon subscriber. So that's all I have for you for this week. I hope you have a great shooting weekend. Wishing you lots of alphas, and I'll see you on the range.